Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just say a thank you. Kendall was already sharing. I mean, we were joking. Like, you are a big deal, Dyllan. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day. I know that's part of your role, but we also, like, I've been with Plexus for 4 years, and 4 years ago we didn't have these types of opportunities with these coaches and just people who are completely committed to understanding our needs, hearing us, helping us, giving us resources. And so that's just a testament to how far the company has come in those couple of years, but that we also just thank you for what you do, Dyllan. So we're
Of
just going to
course.
kind of take it away. And anyone who has any other questions that come up as we go, we're just dropping them in the chat. So I'll shout out if we kind of get to the end and there's one we want to direct back to. So
Awesome. I love it. And thank you guys so much for letting me jump on here. I honestly, these little Q&A sessions are probably one of the coolest things for me to do, just because I get to see what, not the struggle is, but kind of where your guys' heads are at while you're working, right? And I don't get to hit as many people as I do or as I can when I'm jumping on these versus a one-on-one call, right? So I'm sure some of the questions that people ask, they've definitely been sitting there scratching your guys' head thinking, I've been trying to figure that out for the past year to 2 years to 3 years, right? But let me introduce myself a little bit and give you a little bit of background on what my role is and what it has been, and how long I've been at Plexus, because I know that was definitely one of the questions. So I'm Dyllan Wild. I've been working here for 5 years now. I just hit my 5-year anniversary in June. It feels like I've been working here for like 20 years. Plexus years go by extremely fast and by extremely slow too. One of the biggest things about what my role is, I'm a field development advisor, which is pretty much a business coach. And what we do is we connect senior rubies all the way through diamonds, and we talk about what some good business building practices are within their organizations. We comb through reports, we strategize, we go through those struggles and just kind of create new tools for you all to kind of guide you with the ones that we already have in the back office for you. I never say I'm the one with the $1 million idea. If I did have that, you would all be diamond, because I would share that with everybody. So I'm still looking out for that for you all. So just know that. One of the biggest things that I love about working at Plexus is honestly the culture. And I know that's such a cliche thing to say, because I know you all say that same thing, but it's crazy. You walk into this building, and if you ambassadors ever come out, you will see everybody has a smile on their face. We all know days can be rough, right? You're going to have those struggles, but working with the people that I personally work with, like, you can't have a frown on your face up here. Alec and Tarl come by our desk all day long. They talk to us. Alec knows my kid's name, right? He knows my family. You don't see that a lot within other companies, that the CEO and the president of a multi-million-dollar company, they know the employees. And I think that gives me a lot of encouragement, a lot of drive throughout the day to be better in my role, because I know my leaders have my back 100%, just like they do yours, right? Uh, Funny enough, I actually met my fiance here too about 3 years ago. So, another thing that you guys will see if you ever come out here is that we have like these little cliques of relationships that have been created here. And now I have my child that's 7 months old. We're getting married in 5 or 6 months. Extremely hectic. Never doing it again. I told my fiance that. I said, this is the last one, because I'm never doing a wedding again. But it's just incredible that they really do have that family value, and you can feel that. And again, people are walking around here with smiles on their faces, and we are so passionate about what we do. And I personally love helping you all grow, even if I'm jumping on a call for 15 minutes with you, and just talking back and forth about one of the, what your goals are, and some of the big wins that you guys are going through. That's huge. That is really, really huge for me. Some of the other questions that I saw, let's see. Tips about getting current ambassadors to order again who have been inactive for a while. So this might throw you off a little bit. There has to be a point that you guys stop trying to wake the dead, right? Because you put so much time into trying to wake these people up and have them see the opportunity when they did see it at one point, trying to build that up after it has been diminished a little bit, it's extremely hard, and it does a lot in a negative way for you all, right? I think one of the biggest things that Plexus has and what we will continuously have are new products in line that will hit not just one area, but a full spectrum of them, right? Even talking about the hemp oil. I mean, that's huge. I never personally thought that we would ever be in this industry of going down this route 5 years ago when I joined, right? We had like the triplex and like the breast check kit and vitamins, and that's it. Like we have face cream now, right? We have active, we have the energy drink game. It's on point. This is always something you can go back to and share like, hey, you know what? I wanted to check back in, see if you were consistent on your products or see if you would be willing to try this brand new one. You know, with Plexus, you have the 60-day money back guarantee, so you're not losing anything. If they say they don't want it, it's okay. Back up a little bit. Focus on that new growth anyways, because that's how you're going to get from this rank to the next. New growth, right? I feel like every team says it and every jewel says it. The team that got you to, let's just say, gold is not going to be the team that gets you to senior gold. You're going to have some of the same leaders, but with the way our organizations are set up is you need to have new blood every single month. And those incentives that we put on a month-to-month basis, they're there to be a tool for utilize, right? Be that extra little added bonus on top of it. So don't put a lot of time into those individuals who haven't been ordering. Reach out to them every now and then, see what's going on, see if there's the brand new product that just came out, see if they would be interested in it. And if they're not, no worries, hope the family's doing well, catch up with you in a month or a week or whatever it is, right? Do not invest your time into old growth, focus on the new growth, right? I saw another one that's saying that someone got introduced to Arbonne because of the skincare products and now is selling it. I get asked how Plexus and Arbonne are different or similar, and how to handle these questions. I don't think we are similar at all. I think we sit within the same industry, but again, the values of our company are completely different than the others. Our compensation plan, I'm very biased, is way better than theirs, right? We're not the type of company you need stock either. You don't have to have literally a garage full of products. Our skincare is on point, right? So focusing on the differences between it, or the similarities, I wouldn't even get into that conversation. I would try to stay away from it, and I would just try to promote Plexus as much as possible and tell them, you know what, these are the things that I love about this company so much. This is why I'm staying here, right? I have the belief, and so do thousands of others, because of A, B, and C. And tell them what it's done for you, right? All that you can do is show how much you believe in this company and believe within the products. It's always a little hard for us to go back and forth on different companies because no one company is the same, right? Let's see. I saw this one and it kind of made me chuckle because it's a little difficult for me to give you again the $1 million answer, right? It said, how do I help someone go silver in 2 weeks or less? One, you need to have the understanding if they are really wanting to do this and if they are willing to put in the work. If they are, you can kind of put them into that sprinting category where it is okay to maybe have them write out a list of 50 to 60 people that they can go through, right? You as the sponsor and as the ambassador who got them plugged in, give them the tools to be successful. We're not thinking that they need to be the product expert, right? They do not need to know what the compensation actually does. All they need to do is have great product information that we all have access to in the back office. You have thousands of testimonials, right, for the products and for the business. Just hone in and try to simplify that as much as possible and have them understand that warm market that every single person has. That's the immediate network that we need to tap into, right? Share the products of the individual that sign that individual up, right? Use you guys, the team, as third-party validation. And I think the biggest thing is don't come off salesy. Don't come off super salesy. Just like I was saying, when you have somebody asking you about another company versus Plexus, all that you need to do is show your investment level into it and your belief within it. That's what gets people interested in it 100%, right? I've 100% seen people go silver within even 2 days. But again, it all depends on the drive of the individual. They have to have that because we cannot push them to get that no matter how bad we want them to, right? Let's see. Ooh, saying this is a great one. When you have a small number of Facebook friends, right, a small circle, how do you grow your team? Expand it out. Go and look into different opportunities, right? Everybody has a few hobbies, right, or interests that you can tap into. I'm old school, and I would say get outside, get off of your computer, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and just start talking to people. It doesn't have to be a plexus forward conversation though. And I think that's what a lot of people are afraid of is every brand new person I connect with, I have to tell them immediately what I'm doing. So it doesn't come off as I'm trying to trap them. Not true. I mean, Nicole and Kendall can tell you guys, I am very relationship focused. That is my one thing that I will talk to every single person on. You need to have an established relationship with somebody, and you need to know, certain areas within their lives, their friends, their family, their occupation, what their hobbies are, and later on kind of get into that healthy meal type of conversation too, to understand how can plexus fit into their life. But you just have to go out there and you have to meet people. Facebook groups are amazing. To just join random ones and just create those relationships through there. Instagram, I hate Instagram, honestly, but just because I'm not knowledgeable, I'm not in it like you guys, right? Worst thing to say in the world, but it is one of the best things that you guys can do is get out there, because I think with Instagram, I know I just went against what I just said, but with Instagram, you can hit.
I hate it too, but I've grown a love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah, because you can.
I like detached for like 3 months.
Right. Yeah, because you can hit everywhere. You can hit everywhere with it too, and you can hit people across the entire U.S. And again, look for those ultimate groups that you like. Right, gardening. Look up gardening. Start liking. Start commenting on their posts. And most of the time, when you see somebody that is actually trending on your page as liking, commenting nonstop, they're gonna send you a friend request. They're going to look at your page, so make sure that your page is on point and you have that voice and that message that you want, right? Just, again, it's about getting out from under your getting out of your comfort zone a little bit more and getting out there as much as you can. Hopefully that helped you out just a little bit, Sandy. Hopefully. Let's see. We don't have to do parties. Oh, okay. That's your whatever. How do I help someone go in 2 weeks or less? Was there anyone I just missed? Did I just power through those way too fast? Okay. Well, good. So let me tell you all something though too. All right. I know Nicole just put in there, you don't have to do parties. You definitely don't. I would definitely, because I think our parties are different than what other people's parties are. Like the opportunity of a lifetime tour that we do, we bring our, my team out actually, we bring some of the top diamonds. I think those are amazing because you're getting people the product right into their hand, and you're actually teaching them about what the opportunity really is. I think if you think of a party as everyone's sitting in rows of chairs and there's one person up here and you're all staring at them, I wouldn't be interested in that. Just like many of you, I don't want to go to like a seminar when I'm talking plexus. I want to go to something that, one, reflects what type of company we are. We are fun, we are happy, right? We are all extremely like friendly with each other. Create that type of party, and just wait for some good stuff we have coming out, hopefully to help you with that. So just
that
wait.
Was going to be my other question.
Just wait. Just wait.
Can you tell secrets?
Right.
I wanted to just speak to the parties thing. I just know with Arbonne, it's like mandatory. They have to like hit certain numbers of things, or people can only order when there's like a party or something. And just our compensation plan is much more relaxed in the way that like you can earn money so many different ways. It's not you can only do it when you bulk order this much or whatever. That was
yeah.
Totally agree. Like get people together.
Well, and again, I mean, it's just about having that face-to-face interaction. I think we're the best sellers not being like behind your computer, right? Technology, unfortunately, rules the day and age that we live in. But I mean, I guarantee you, if I typed out all this stuff, you guys would not fully understand, like, one, my passion for my job and the love of the company, right? You would just see, I love it because of my family. I love it because Alec and Carl are cool. Like, it doesn't get that same message across, right? So just, again, I love saying this because I'm even right now, I was just telling Nicole that I have a presentation due on Friday. I hate speaking in front of people. I hate public speaking. But you got to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Get out there as much as you can, right? Let's see. Kristen just put, I get what you were saying, but how do you do that without feeling fake? Like your only motivation is for a Plexus sale, pretty much. I think, again, it's your passion. If you are here, and this is going to sound dumb because we all here to make something of ourselves, maybe get that financial freedom, right? Maybe to get out of that 9-to-5 work week job. But if you are only here to sell, that's going to come off in your conversations, right? But if you truly have that passion, which I've never heard one ambassador ever tell me, Dyllan, I hate the products, but I like the money. Those two go hand in hand together. You love the products, so you promote the products. You've seen the change within yourself, or you've seen it change within one of your close friends or family members, right? So it's not being salesy. It's not being fake. It's just truly showing, like, use your hand motions, use voice fluctuations, right? Smile. That's the biggest thing, right? If you're sitting there like, Plexus is awesome, I've lost X amount of weight, they're going to be like, are you okay? Did you just like have a stroke? Are you okay? You know what I mean? Like, everything comes off in the way that you present any type of information. Don't read from a script either. Tell them why you love it, what it has done for you, and what you have seen it done with other people. That's one of the biggest tools that you guys have, are those testimonials, personal and also every single other ambassador in the world. Right. So hopefully that answered your question up a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else I can tell y'all. Honestly, thinking of questions is hard. So I know that's why there weren't too many out there too. Anything that you all have, I mean, Nicole, any question that you think some of your team members would like to hear from me?
I know, I've been trying to think of other ones. It's hard, like, on the spot. I always think, because you work with, like you said, so many different leaders across like different teams and uplines, and we very specifically know like our team. So I would love to hear, maybe other trends that you see in other teams that they do well, or aspects of other team cultures or bits that have seemed to be, successful to them, because I think we're always open to new ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. So team culture is huge, because when you add brand new people in, they need to feel that immediately, right? I'm not saying you guys have to do big retreats every single weekend or every single month, right? First of all, that costs a lot of money, and some of us can't afford that, and that's completely fine. But I think within your guys' team pages, within your chats, you need to show that you are there for one another. Some of the most successful teams is literally they have pages just to cheer people on and give shout outs. I think that's one of the biggest things, that, like, if me coming into this brand new company and maybe I did just go silver, I just had a few family members, I get a huge shout out on my on that page where there's hundreds of people. That does a lot for that belief, right? So just try to think in the back of your head, what type of team culture would you like to create for yourself coming brand new in? What reflects Plexus? And honestly, what's keeping you in Plexus so much? Not just the paycheck, but what else are you interested in? What else is keeping you here, right? something huge I've been seeing a lot of teams doing that have been very, very successful. Trials all day long. And I know I push out active all day long. We don't have active sample packs yet. But getting products into people's hands right away and immediately seeing some type of result. So it is focusing more on those quick acting products like active, MetaBurn, right? And again, products are different with every single person, but even Slim Hunger Control for me, I immediately felt my cravings like diminish, and I wouldn't even eat lunch sometimes throughout the day. Getting those products in and really honing in on that specific product and giving those testimonials. I always say, go ahead and you can put a dual financial testimonial in there, but understand you want to make it relatable for these people and you want to keep them interested. So I would even say focus on those lower ones, golds, right? And what that has done, what, again, value that has added in to that individual's life. That would catch my interest of someone saying, hey, you know what, I'm so-and-so, and I was able to have $300 extra this month, or I was able to get my phone bill paid for, right? That's relatable for a lot of people. Not, I'm going to buy an elephant this weekend with my Plexus money type thing. Nothing wrong with that because you can do it once you hit that level. But more relatable, I think, is definitely the key. Power hours all day long. It's just another layer of accountability for each other. And a lot of us have children and regular jobs outside of Plexus. So you need to have that time laid out for yourself. If you don't have a schedule, and I'm not saying you need to say between 4 and 5, I'm going to go ahead and only work Plexus. But I am saying is you need to know what you're doing when you sit down for Plexus. If you do have an hour, what are your tasks? And lay them out in front of you. Because I'm guilty of it, I'm sure you all too. I'll set some time along for something else, or when I have free time to look into another area, I'm up on Facebook, I'm scrolling, I watch a video or two, get a giggle, right? We're all guilty of that. And unfortunately, that's the day and age. We have to put our blinders up and get to work, because this is unfortunately the only time we have. And this business does not take breaks. You might, the businesses keep going. There are silvers every single day. There are rank advancements every single month, right? And people are collecting paychecks. So if you want this and if you are motivated, put the time for yourself. I promise you, you will just feel more accomplished within your business as a whole, and you will see greater results, right? Other than that, it's the basics. Silver development all day long, and I promise I won't go into a huge silver development talk because everyone has heard it for the past probably like a year and a half. But understand why these incentives are so amazing right now and what we've been doing. We've been planning up to this point where, yes, it has been a lot of those new ambassadors. We've been heavy on that. But look what we just did. We just pulled out that silver development, right? So now y'all can go ahead, dip back into the past 3 to 4 to 5 months of growth, focus on the people that have been consistent on the products. Someone tapered off, reach out to them. But the most part, we want to focus on people who are consistent. Get their products paid for, see what results they've been having, right? Which is funny because that question came up, how do you get someone to silver within the first 2 weeks? Sometimes it's not going to be that fast. It might take a month. It might take 2 months. It might take 3. Keep them happy on the products and you will see. And I think that is a true testament as to why you want to have people in your funnel at all times and why you want to consistently sign. Because you never know when that next big incentive is coming out. You never know what contest is going to be released or what product we're going to have coming, right? I can tell you the next year is going to be nuts. It's been incredible already, but it's going to be good. And I can't tell you guys anything because I like my job too much. So
I was going to say, well, can you elaborate on that? Is it with the CBD you're referring to?
That's one of them, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, it's one of them. I can't tell y'all anything.
That's awesome.
I know, but we're in a really good place right now. Again, coming from 5 years of experience within this home office type of setting, it's so different. We have the right people in the right places. going down from compliance, customer service, all the way up to the C-suite. Genevieve, her training is ridiculous. The tools that her team have been creating is on point, and I feel like we're only going to get better from this point on. So just stay consistent within your business. Put yourself first, because, and I love Alec when he says this, he says that you're in this business for yourself, but you're not in this business by yourself, and it's very true. But you do put yourself first. Make sure that you're doing your IPAs. People can wait. Everybody has customer service phone number, right? They can do a little bit of work too, and I don't mean it bad to anybody. It's just time management as a whole, right? So, and I'm sure, you know, anybody who's watching this, if you guys do have any more questions, please put it in the thread on the team page, because I'm on that too. Add them in there, and if anything, Nicole can just shoot them on over to me, and I can even do like a Facebook Live one day and answer some more. Alrighty?
Awesome. Thank you. I know this has been so good. I've been jotting notes, and we've got it recorded so people can go back and rewatch and listen. So yeah, thank you. Just
so
absolutely.
I think Kendall actually had a leaders retreat question. You can.
I don't. In the message thread? No.
You can say it now if you want.
Okay, so I don't know how to ask it. I'll just try my best. I understand a lot of a mass majority hasn't earned leaders retreat yet. Makes me feel better, because honestly, I kind of was just like, what's wrong with me? But go ahead. But he was asking permission to go poop. Sure.
I love that. That's funny.
Yeah. So what I have to say is, I feel like a part of that is because Plex has shifted, but I'm actually grateful for the shifts that they made, because I feel like the shifts they made were ways that you're building a sustainable business. Praise God.
Yeah.
But I think we're all like, how do we earn this? Because we can't like make someone go silver, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's where my barrier is. Like, I have people that they're like, yeah, sure, you can do an online event for me. And then I'm like, dates?
Yeah.
This good, or that, like crickets, which is fine. Move forward. But I did get one more silver though since we've talked last. So that feels, yeah.
Look at that. Like love it.
It's only one, but it's okay. It's good.
It's awesome though. It's huge.
Yeah. But what have you seen that is working? I know there's no magic key. I know there's no magic thing. And it's I probably already know the answer. But what advice do you have for that?
Okay, so with this silver incentive, I'm going to say silver development, because it's not only just getting somebody to that rank, but it's adding more people into your organization, right? They're not going to be your level ones, they're going to be your level twos, but you still are getting those triple credits on them, right? If you guys are shooting for leaders this month, focus on enrollments all day long. Enrollments. It has to be personal activity, because the unfortunate thing, and I'm not saying don't shoot for this incentive, because this incentive is incredible, and silver development is going to do so much for your business at the end of the day, right? Not only, you know, what is it going to do for the next 4 months if you develop 5 silvers? Your team and your points are going to explode. It's going to be awesome. But when it comes to locking down leaders, I don't want you to rely on silver development points. Only reason why is because commissions don't finalize until September 12th, right? And God forbid, let's just say that we go ahead and we fill up. Those points aren't going to be pushed back. It's not like the person who developed the silver on the 3rd that would have unlocked them. That's not going to count for that area, right? So that's why I'm saying focus on personal activity all day long in those enrollments. Still focus on silver. And again, go into the bucket of the past 3 to 4 months of active ambassadors and have them be your priority. Develop those individuals. Do more intimate 3 to 7 day trials with them. And by that, I mean, instead of putting it out on the team page, saying, hey, you know what, I was thinking that, you know, you've been consistent on your products. You've been seeing the results for yourself. You probably have a few people that have asked you a question or two. I would love to do a smaller little group for just me, you, and your friends, where I can just give them a few product information. And all that I would ask from you, give them a stick or two of Slim, or give them a stick or two of Active, right? And I feel like at that point, it kind of cuts off, it kind of cuts down the reservation of them sharing publicly on Facebook and within the team page, because it's like, oh no, these are just my buddies. It's fine. I'm just, I just want to give them a little bit more information about what I'm personally doing. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because, and again, I hate saying don't focus on silver and don't have that be your lockdown key for leaders. But again, if we're looking at the contest, other than silver, it's enrollments, right? Customer and ambassador enrollments all day long.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just because you're saying commissions don't qualify, like if it fills up by August 31st because people have had their points, everyone, 2,000 more people, then yeah, you're looking at waiting till September 12th to.
And there's still room, there's still room for leaders. So I don't want you to be chewing on your fingernails over there. All right, don't be stressing. You got this. You already know. I just saw you go back for it again. It's okay. You guys have more than enough time for this. I promise you. Oh, okay. You guys have a lot of time left in this month.
Sauerkraut.
Oh, I hate sauerkraut.
I don't want to cut us off, but I want to warn us. I only have the free Zoom, so it's going to cut us off in another.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, if anybody else has any questions, put it in the Facebook group. I would love to answer them. Do a Facebook Live again on this. And just keep up the amazing work, y'all. You are absolutely killing it. There's more than enough room for leaders. Let this silver incentive drive your business to the next level. I know it can. And I know you all know the focus and you have the tools. So don't think you have to come up with a diamond plan like I once tried to. I can't do it. All right. You have everything in your back office and you have some amazing leaders. So let me know if y'all need anything. I'm always here. Send me a message through Facebook, and I'll probably talk to you guys in probably like a week or so on, maybe I'll do like a Facebook Live and jump on and just say, hey, alrighty.
Nice. Thank
awesome.
you. Thanks
so
guys
welcome.
for being here. See y'all.
Of course. Y'all have a great night.
All right. Bye.
Bye.